What's going on, y'all? It's Dime, and today we're going to be making a magazine pouch for your belt. This is going to be for my Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus in 9mm. I'm doing a horizontal carry, horizontal draw, so it'll be like this on the side, and you can pull it out and it goes straight in the gun. I got a little mold made up. So I got my dummy for my mag, and then we'll be able to put that leather in there while it's wet and clamp this all down and mold it to shape. Before we get to that, first I want to say I just finally got my channel stickers in. If anybody's interested in doing a sticker swap, email me. My email's in the description below. We can trade information and do the swap, whatever. I'd also, now that I got my stickers started and I got this board made up, this is going to be for all the supporters and everybody. We got 2 stickers to add to it. We got Singin' Toad and Pocket EDC, 2 good guys, Dave and Todd. Great dudes, real early supporters of my channel. I appreciate them very much. Y'all should go check them out if you haven't already. Let's get them added to the board. And to Todd and Dave, I will be getting some stickers in the mail to y'all here soon. Just give me a little bit of time. Been busy. It'll happen soon enough. I'm working on a couple things I'm going to send with it to your on the way to y'all. So y'all just hold tight. You'll have some stickers on the way and a couple other surprises. There we go. There's 2 big supporters of this channel. Thank you guys for everything. And be expecting some stickers in the mail here in the next couple weeks. It'll take a little bit of time to get up there to Canada to y'all. Let's get on to the project. Alright, first thing we gotta do is get this front piece of leather wet and get it molded. That's what's gonna take the longest, because we gotta let that mold and let it dry in the mold. So let's get this part done. I want to let this leather soak for a decent amount of time. I want it to become pretty pliable. We're going to wipe off this excess water. Get this in here. Apologies if you guys hear all the background noise, my dogs and TV in the other room. It is what it is. My mold just snapped, so we're gonna improvise, and I'm gonna drive some screws through this real quick. And to try and prevent it from cracking any further, we are going to pre-drill this top. Let's go ahead and get these pre-drilled. I think it was Todd on the last one, Pocket EDC. Last time I was wet molding a piece of leather, he was talking about how I should try using screws instead of clamps, and well, here we are. One of the big problems is I didn't account enough for the leather, the thickness of it. I did account for it, just not enough apparently. So we're close, but not quite there. Gotta roll with the punches sometimes. This is just what it is. We're gonna make the best out of it. I don't expect this one to come out perfect, obviously, since this has happened, but I think it'll still work for our situation. Alright, now we're going to let that dry. It'll still work. It's got the shape going to it. We're going to do better next time and use a harder wood, not this thin stuff with all the bad grain orientation. But, yeah. Alright, I'll get back to y'all when this dries. Alright, y'all, let's get this thing out of this mold and see how it's looking. Pretty good. It's not perfect. There's that little pinch right there from where that board split. We'll re-wet that and go over it with the burnishing tool when we're closer to being done with this project. Clean that up a little bit. Smooth all the leather out where it's got a few lines on it and stuff from the press. It's pretty good though. See how it's looking with the real mag? Say that's good. That works. Now let's get this glued to the back, and then we got to get the belt strap glued on as well on the very back. Alright, I'm going to let that glue dry. I'll get back to y'all here in a minute. Alright, I think this glue's dry enough. Let's see how it's doing. It's holding up. It's pretty good. So that's pretty nice. We're going to go ahead and trim up these edges. I think that'll help me get a straight line to put my groove in for my stitching. got that all trimmed up. Now we're going to go around it with this groover, stitching groover, and get it grooved out for the stitches to go and lay flush instead of over the top of the leather. They'll lay flat with the surface of it. And we're going to try something different. Instead of using my stitching punches like I usually do, we're going to try this little wheel that marks my stitching holes out, and then we're going to drill them all because this is going to be such a thick piece of leather. That's how we're going to do it. First, we're going to get this back panel attached. This will be the belt loop. I'm going to have to do that before. This is going to be laying horizontal on my belt on my side so that I can pop it open, pull my mag out, and go straight in. And it's less in the way than being upright. But the way I'm going to do this belt loop is simple. It's just going to be a block on the back that's sewn on for your belt to slide under. That's all it's going to be. Alright, we're going to let that sit. I'll get back to y'all in a minute. Alright, I think this glue is dry enough for us to work on it. Let's get these holes drilled out. Marked and drilled. And then we'll get to stitching this thing up. Alright, we got all our holes drilled. Let's get to stitching this thing up. Alright, there's a few things we gotta do. We gotta punch the hole for the snap. We gotta figure out how big this lid needs to be and get it cut to shape. We gotta bevel and burnish all the edges. And then we gotta get our maker stamps on here. I did get my logo in finally, so that'll be going on here. Let's get this figured out. Get that cut out real quick. Alright, I'd say that looks pretty good. Okay, now I got my mark on both sides lined up while it's tight. Let's get those punched out real quick. Alright, we got that snap on there. You can see I kind of had to skive that leather down, the thickness of it, to be able to fit that button on there. But now we can get our mag in there and close it up. Nice tight fit. Pretty good. Let's get all these edges beveled. And we'll burnish all the edges, and then we'll stamp this thing up and call it a project. And here soon, we'll be making a leather holster for my Smith & Wesson shield, the pistol itself. I'm just waiting on a few more materials. You know, money's tight nowadays, especially since I got my truck in the shop right now, and I gotta pay $2,000 this week to get it out. So, kind of tight on money at the moment. Once we can get those new materials, I'll be making a full-on belt sheath, outside the waistband belt sheath for a MMP Shield Plus. To go with this mag pouch. And back to my channel stickers. Besides Singin' Toad, Dave, and Todd over at Pocket EDC, the Knife Doctor, Kevin, you can be expecting a sticker in the mail pretty soon, along with a couple other surprise little gifts. Second Chance George, there will be some stickers on the way to you as well, brother. Georgia Adventurer, you'll have some on the way to you. And quite a few others to name, but just to start with those, you'll have some stickers on the way in the mail here soon. And if you're interested in some channel stickers, make sure to reach out to me. My email is in the description. Send me an email. We can do some sticker swapping. Just let me know. Alright, so that's pretty good. Now let's get this thing wetted down and get our stamp on here. Gonna be doing American flag in the back and my stamp on the front right here. There's our flag. There's our new mark. That one's a little off-centered, but whatever. We'll have to work on that in the future. It's good enough for me. I'm the one carrying it. It's not for a client or nothing, so I'm not too worried about it. It's good enough for me. Alright, y'all. That's a finished build. Making a mag pouch for my S&W M&P Shield Plus in 9mm. Got my new stamp on the front there, the American flag on the back, and the belt's going to go through this way because I want it to be a horizontal carry, so when it's on my side like this on my left hip, I can open it up, pull my mag out, and it goes straight in my pistol. So I'm happy with it. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share this content with some family or friends if you think they might enjoy it, or if you just want to show them something cool. I appreciate all y'all's support, and until next time, this has been Dime.